Hello, everybody, and welcome to the first episode, of which there will hopefully be many, of Road to Glory with Paris FC. The main aim of this series will be to obviously win the Champions League. How long that will take, I do not know. But as you can see, we are Paris FC, starting in the French National League, which is the third division in France. And this is obviously the club information, so we can get a general overview of what we have. Quite a big reputation for a team in the third division of France. Year founded in 1969, which is quite a young club compared to most clubs. We've got okay finances, and there's me as the manager. We've got Jean-Baptiste Pierzi as our captain. Who's actually a very good player. Very good stats. Great mental stats, actually. And he also, as you can see, is our key player. Vice captain, then just the goalkeeper, Alexis Thibault. And our hot prospect also happens to be one of our best strikers, is Abubakar Kamara. Now, as you can see, if from the league history, the National is kind of where Paris FC have been situated for a long time. A couple of seasons ago, they were promoted into Ligue 2 by finishing second, but following that, they just finished bottom, 20th. So yeah, that's a little bit of history. We've got a very big stadium, 20,000 capacity stadium, and we've got some pretty good facilities as well. We've got average training facilities and average youth facilities, which is a lot more than what most teams have at this level. So let's take a quick look at the finances. The overall balance has plummeted over, well, as you can see, the last month or so due to the whole starting of the season. We are spending quite a lot over the wage budget, which is a hefty wage budget for this division. So hopefully once the season starts, we can get match day income and gate receipts and possibly some prize money to make this balance look a little bit better than what it is right now. So moving on to the expectations. Oh yeah, there's something interesting. We have AS Monaco as an affiliated club. Not that they have offered me much. So here we go with the expectations then. So no pressure, but the expectation is to win promotion. Yeah, so that's what we'll be concentrating on mainly. The cups, I mean, I'm not a big fan of, especially in the lower leagues. Trying to get far in the cups isn't really going to give us much in the way of progress when we need to get promoted. Minimum expectation for the French Cup is to reach the 9th round. I know that sounds a lot, but it's kind of similar with the FA Cup, but obviously the FA Cup in England has qualifying rounds. The French Cup, they don't have qualifying rounds, so the early stages, there's a lot of lower non-league teams kind of there. And with the Coupe de la Ligue, first round, which we're in anyway. So, great start. We've already passed our expectations, gained our expectations in the Coupe de la Ligue. So yeah, great start to the season so far. And we're going to look at our staff, and you can kind of see why we're expected to go up in terms of staff, because we have the best staff in the league in terms of coaching and scouts, and we have a better than average medical staff as well. Now, since I joined, only one scout has come in, so all this was already in place. So all of these coaches were already in place. 3 of the scouts were already in place. So I mean, the staff here, pretty impressive. If we want to take a quick look at transfer history, obviously I've let no one go. I have a very big squad, and I kind of want to let a couple of players go, but no, it doesn't seem to be happening. I've tried to offload a couple of players, even on loan, and that's not really working. So I'll have a look at the incoming transfers. A lot of them are going to be backup players. This is one of them, Suleiman Diamande. Potential to be a quality player. I mean, he's got very, very good physicals for someone at this level. Some decent stats here, good tackling, good marking, incredibly good work rate, but more than likely just to be a backup centre midfielder. Another one who's probably going to be a backup, sometimes starting, is Nabil Taider, who is getting on a bit, brought in for a bit of experience. I mean, he's played at some pretty big clubs, Lokomotiv Sofia, Parma, Como. He's been in the French Premier League as well, Ligue 1, with Lorient, Toulouse, and Stade de Rennes. But got some decent stats. Brought him in as a backup, but with a lack of other central midfielders, which you'll see, he's kind of probably going to be starting. Another one I brought in was Jeremy Houzé, who is more of a youngster to bring in. I mean, he's 19. Look at those stats. 12 corners, 14 crossing, 12 dribbling. He's got 15 pace, 12 foot touch. I mean, he's got some excellent stats. He was released from Mouscron, who were in the Belgian Pro League, which is the first division in Belgium. I mean, look at that potential. 4.5 star potential. Only 2 stars up now. I'm trying to loan him out. Whether I'll get any interest in him is another thing. Another backup midfield player, Paulo Alves. A decent one, 22-year-old. He's got alright potential. Maybe could surpass that. Was released by Kaubskorp, who's the Angolan Championship. So he doesn't have that much experience. He's got decent physicals. I mean, he's got an alright work rate, good technique, good passing, and good backup player to have in this division. If we look at his report, leading player for most CFA sides, which is the league below, and could do better. Now, the 2 best players we've got are on loan. First one is Said Benrahma, who is a very, very good player. On loan from Nice, Algerian striker. Scored 1 goal in 12 appearances last season in Ligue 2. So, I mean, he's got experience of the division above, but physicals are all good technique, good passing, finishing as 12, which is pretty good for this division. And then we've got the real star, which is Julien Vercauteren, something like that anyway. 23-year-old Belgian, absolutely phenomenal. He's been brilliant during pre-season. He's on loan from Nice as well. I mean, his physicals really don't show that much. He's got good pace. He's going to be playing as an inside forward. Off the right, if I remember correctly, he's got pretty good stats all round. I mean, if you look at this, he's a leading player for most national sides. So that's what I'm hoping he will be able to do for us, is be the real outlet, maybe score a few goals off the wing. That's what we're hoping for. So this is the squad overall. I mean, we've got some very good players in here. I know Pierre Razzi is a defensive midfielder, but the sheer lack of good central midfielders that we have means he's going to have to slot into central mid. He's quite an experienced player as well. Another one, probably our best player that he's not that young actually, is he? I thought he was younger than what he was, is Lalaina Nomen Janahari. Pronouncing that name over and over again is going to be fun. 4-star ability right now, very good player. I mean, he's deteriorating obviously because he's 30, but he came from Lens, who are in Ligue 2. We got relegated actually from Ligue 1 recently, so he has got experience of the French Premier League, which is quite useful. Then we have Aboubakar Kamara, who is our hot prospect, who has some very good stats, very good physically. And depending on form, I'll probably swap him around with Benrahma, because they're both very good strikers. They're both very young, but Benrahma's on loan from a Premier League side, so I'm kind of thinking with starting with him. Then we have Frederick Bong, our best centre-half. Pretty decent stats. Only in real life, this is his first season with Paris FC. We've got some really good stats here, good aggression. Tackling's at 12, heading's at 14, so really strong centre-half. And then we've got the 2 players we've already talked about. Mathieu Robail, who's a very good midfielder. According to this, he's 3.5 stars, but he's better on the left in midfield, but when you wait to see your tactic, I don't have that position. And as a central midfielder, he's not as accomplished. He's some very good stats, good 15 penalty taking, so he'll be up there when he's on with that. I mean, he came from Bastia, who are in the French national as well, actually. He came in from them, obviously in real life. Decent stats. I don't know where he's going to slot in though, because as a central midfielder, he's not the best. Then we have Jean-Jacques Pierre, another decent centre-back. The only problem is, after these 2 centre-backs, it kind of deteriorates a bit. I mean, we've got Makamari here, who's got very decent stats. but just not quite as good as the other two. Anyone else interesting is Idris Echechagui, I think, who again is quite an experienced player. Been at Paris FC for a few years now. Very good stats. He will be playing as our attacking midfielder behind the striker. Hopefully chipping with a few assists and goals himself. That's pretty much covered the majority of the good players that we have. I mean, our best left back here, Saulio Bakayoko, isn't much to look at. He's a good player. I mean, the stats are alright, but I tried to bring in a new left back and a new right back because Romain Marie is, well, he's not too bad, but he came from Red Star FC. Actually, I didn't know that. That is Paris FC's big rival, who are in Ligue 2. So yeah, that's the main gist of the squad. I mean, like in terms of ability-wise, Nabil Taider's all the way down here, and he's in the starting 11. So let's take a quick look at how pre-season went. I mean, it didn't start off the best, losing to our own reserves, but it kind of picked up a bit. We drew with ESTAC Troyes, who are in Ligue 2, recently relegated from Ligue 1, which is quite a good result. And the only real standout result was against Chamois Niortais, which are a team in the division above, which we beat 2-1. The rest were teams below us, Le Mans, who I did not realise had reformed and joined the leagues. So yeah, that's pretty much. It was an alright pre-season. It was good. We got mainly wins. I mean, the only team we lost to was ourselves, but we'll forget about that. And then we'll move on to the tactics. The team we're playing is USL Dunkirk, who I don't actually know where this. I thought the season preview. As you can see by the season preview, we're predicted to finish top, and Dunkirk have predicted to finish 5th. So this is quite an important first game. Take you back to the tactics for the game. This is the formation I play. 4-2-3-1 wide. I'm training the 3-5-2 because I really like playing 3-5-2, but the lack of decent centre halves. I mean, we have 2 really good ones, and then kind of drops down from there. The lack of good centre halves means I'm just going to leave that for now. Just training so they're familiar with it. So yeah, this is the team. We have Alexis Thibault in goals, Romuald Marie in right back, Frédéric Bong and Jean-Jacques Pierre at centre half, Sualo Bakayoko left back, Nabil Taider and Jean-Baptiste Pierrazzi in the 2 kind of holding midfield or less attacking midfielders. Then we have Julien Vercauteren on the inside forward because that's where he prefers to play, and I mean, hopefully we'll chip in with a few goals. We have Idris Echechagui in attacking midfield, and then Nomin Janahari in the left, which is number 3, which kind of annoys me a bit, but could have changed it and I didn't because I didn't realise, but oh well, I can deal with that. And then Said Benrahma up front. On the bench we have Thomas Opik, which is our reserve goalkeeper, I suppose. Makamari, Suleiman Dimande, Mathieu Rabal and Abubakar Kamara. I mean, the only player that can really come off the bench to make a big impact is probably Abubakar Kamara, who can play in various positions across the front line. I just like to have a mix on the bench. I mean, central midfielders are quite vital, and if I was to move to a more defensive position formation, Noman Janahari could always drop back and swap for Mathieu Rabal. So yeah, that's the team for today. The mentality we've gone for is control, because I feel like trying to control the game at home when we're supposed to be the best team in the league is something we should go for. In terms of instructions, we've just gone for some simple stuff because it is the start of the season. These will adapt throughout the season. So we've got prevent short goalkeeper distribution, use to marking, run at defence. So I suppose we'll go into the first game. So yeah, we are expected to win the league, so no pressure on that front. Should be fun. Hopefully we can get off to a good start here against what is obviously a decent team, considering they're predicted to finish 5th. There we go. See, we are the favourites of the match. I mean, USL Dunkirk are 7-2, so it's not that far behind. We've both 7 weeks and 2 months. There's very new managers as well, so this is new for both of us. They're playing the same formation as us. I like to put always closing down on the strikers and the goalkeeper. So we get into the team talk, give them a good passionate. We're the favourite here. Okay, didn't seem to like that as much. There we go. Let's start the game, I suppose. Get the sounds on, that would help. Highlights we want on key. Just fiddle about with the settings here, which I have not started pretty good. I don't usually play with replays, but considering I'm recording this for YouTube, I may as well. So this is the first game against USL Dunkirk. This is the usual layout I have for a game. The only thing I usually put on is match stats. The only time I put anything else on is the league table. When it's coming towards the end of the season, first 12 minutes, Dunkirk have the first chance. Have had the first chance. 15 minutes in, no highlights. Good start to the first game of the season, I suppose. And there's the first yellow card. Hang on, here's a highlight for Dunkirk. Ball comes in. Oh, what a goal. I think that was deflected. I want to say it was deflected, otherwise that was a pretty poor goal to concede. Ball comes in, headed out by Lalina, I think, and De Parmentier hits it, and it deflects off Bakayako. And we're 1-0 down. Not the greatest of starts, and there's another highlight here, and it looks like it could be for Dunkirk. Ball in. Surely that's offside. Surely. Yes, I was going to say. Chapunte scored, but he was miles offside. Still yet to have a shot on goal. This is not looking... There we go. A highlight in their heart. Tied through to Benrahma. First chance of the game, and he puts it right. That was a pretty awful shot. Another chance here. Chigui with the ball in. Headed towards goal. Oh, the line is there. What's happening? I cannot tell. This is a poor camera angle. Carteron loses the ball, and it comes out. Oh, this could be a counter-attack. Chiconte's got the ball. He's run at the defence, and Jean-Baptiste Ferrazzi is going to be sent off in the first game. Oh no, this is not the best start. Okay, well, we'll have to move Chigui back into here and take him off for Rabail, who will get, I suppose, there's a ball wing midfielder as well. This is not the start that I want. We'll change the tactics as well. Stick it to counter. And they've scored the free kick as well. Oh no. 2-0 down after 25 minutes with a red card. This is really not the best start. What a first episode. De Parmentier with two screamers, really. I mean, it's gone top corner. Red card after 26 minutes in. 2-0 down. Red card. What start to my Paris FC career. Well, hopefully we can get them in at half time, have a massive shout at them, and maybe get something, a goal, I don't know, do something. We're struggling to cope with numbers in midfield. That's probably because we have a red card. Go aggressive. There we go. At least they're a bit fired up now. Maybe we can... I'd be incredibly surprised if we salvage something from this game. I mean, the time is ticking away. There's a highlight here. Boué with the ball up. Headed. No. Tider's got the ball. Now up to Benrahma. Benrahma back to Rabai. Running down the wing. Oh, he takes past one. Still going. Shoots. And it's an incredibly good shot. Fantastic. I'm going to take Benrahma off because he's having a nightmare. Put Abu Bakar Kamara on. I want to play him as a deep line forward and attack, just because we need him to play a little bit deeper. I mean, look at the stats, it's been pretty awful. There's no highlight yet. Guido Carteron does not run the header. Bong intercepts though, plays the ball to Marie. Bong again, up to Kamara. Kamara to Robbo. Space out on the left. Tider hits it straight against Banoir. Wins it back though. Back to Marie. Ball up to Kamara, who's in on goal. Can he make it? No. Tider shoots from very far out and scores. Wow, what a goal that was from Tider. What a first goal to get. Mistake from the keeper, I suppose you could call it. Ball comes out, and that's maybe about 40 yards out. Tider, first time on the volley, keeper's nowhere near it. And it just bounces into the back of the net. I suppose that's what one positive we've got from the game. Maybe if we can push on and get another. Jean-Jacques Pierre's had a really poor game in centre half. So I'm going to pull him off for Makamari. See if we can't show things up to the back a bit. Try and nick a late equaliser. Whether that will happen, I doubt. Time's ticking over. That's 7 minutes now. 8 minutes, still nothing. Still nothing. I get the feeling this is going to be a defeat. Not the best of starts. Maybe control wasn't a good idea. Maybe we should just put it on standard or attacking. There's a highlight here with just under a minute left. Maybe something could come of this, but it's probably just the end of match highlight. Chiconte, back to Banoir, up to Araujo. Fashan, ball still in play. Chance for a counter-attack. 25 seconds left. I don't think that's happening. Thibaut decides to hold on to the ball for some reason. Ball goes up to Kamara. Can't win the header. Nah, this game is over. A defeat in the first game. Just not really what we wanted, but oh well. I suppose we do. We won the second half. I'll be calm. Wasn't good enough. Get them motivated. Don't want to have a go at them in the first game. I mean, it's pretty poor. Really shouldn't have lost that. But oh, Taylor makes return to French football. Oh well, I suppose he's got his first goal. Pierrazzi. Give him a warning after that. And thank you for watching the first episode. I'm not sure when the second episode will be out, but we'll see. Yeah, so not the ideal start, but thank you for watching anyway, and see you again.